So Innotribe venture started 10 years ago. It was 2009, it was the first official Innotribe. Of course, the stand was way smaller and way less shiny and sort of, very magnificent compared to this one. But the willingness to actually bring financial services innovation thought leaders was still there. So back then, the intention was always to bring all these forward-looking leaders to sort of open the minds of the ones that to actually, believe in it. Because back then, remember, talking 10 years ago, even fintech was not really a word just yet. So that's how it started. Then, of course, we created the first startup challenge. We produced some of the, unicorns that you see today, from Revolut to TransferWise. TransferWise was the first winner of the Innotribe contest. I think it was 2011. So all this is history, but what never changed is, I believe, the quality of the content that Innotribe brought to the community, as well as the amazing network of experts, entrepreneurs, incumbents, innovators, and investors that every year meet here at SIBOS. So the objective of Innotribe was indeed to enlarge the ecosystem from simply the incumbents to the other players, right? And so we started with the startups and the entrepreneurs. Very quickly the investors came in, and then the regulators, and then the academia, the research facilities, and so on. Now, we all know that the whole point of having a fintech ecosystem is exactly make sure that you can combine the agility and the innovation angle of these entrepreneurs and bring it in a way to either sparkle, build new business, or make more agile the financial industry, the traditional financial industry players. So it is not only fundamental, it's actually the raison d'etre of fintech itself. So all these entrepreneurs are here because without the incumbents they don't have enough scale, and with the incumbents at the same time they have this sort of, it's not that easy to make them move. So for every fintech entrepreneur there is this dichotomy in between, do I go faster myself or do I go bigger with someone else? That's what every fintech entrepreneur is struggling with. Of course, I'm very proud, when I see that now the eye of Innotribe is bigger than me, and 10 years ago this place was, like half of a tennis court. It was, it makes you proud. Of course, you're not the only one. We were 4 people who co-founded Innotribe 10 years ago. And then there was a whole Innotribe team. And so Lázaro Campos was the CEO of Swift back then. And now we are partnering in the same ventures. It's called Fintech Stage. That's what we do. So we keep fostering innovation into the financial services ecosystem through our company. And lastly, maybe I also would like to stress the fact that Innotribe was also a very brave attempt from Swift to bring different type of talents into the ecosystem. To a point that, if I can actually say it here, I wrote a book that is called Talent and Rebels, dealing with corporate misfits, which is inspired to the Innotribe story, and actually tries to help traditional players to deal with the tension that these type of lateral things are actually bringing. So the thesis of the book is that everyone is very good to do incremental innovation, but everyone struggles with the disruptive one because it's very complicated to handle. The bigger the organization, the more complicated it is to deal with some reality, technology, or innovation that could disrupt you in the coming 5 to 10 years, which is, I believe, the moment, the historical moment in which financial services is today.